with some more raw and uncut content, man. Cause I gotta turn it up, bro. This gotta watch my curse words and all that, cause I want my videos to get promoted. But I live in a nasty hood with a bunch of idiots out here with negative, whack vibes. So I'll be having to make sure I'm straight and doing what I gotta do and doing the right thing still. Cause I ain't gonna let none of these cowards, these idiots, these lame dudes knock me off my square, man. You feel me? We gonna be doing what these dudes is afraid to do. We changing the game, man. You know? Let's talk about it. Walking through the middle of the projects. Telling dudes to stop watching porn. They not cut like me, but they tough. They not cut like me though. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I want to be tough on a different type of level. I don't want to do what the next man was doing or generations of other men was doing. I want to do something different. And it's not even about being a legend. So I could, when I'm out of here, people remember me and all that. It's just about, bro, I'm not trying to be like the next man. Half of these dudes is corny and lame. You know what I'm saying? And in the dark, they know they not even like that in the dark. Picking and choosing their battles very wisely. That's why most men I look in the eye, they don't even want to look me in the eye for real. You know why? Because I can see the demons that they fighting. I can see the front that they putting on. So when you look me in my eyes, it's different. You may think it's animosity or something like that, but it's because I can see right through you without even trying. Because you glass, homie. You glass. I see right through you. I see right through most of these dudes. Feel me? And that's why I'm different. But see, a lot of dudes like me, they probably want to hide. Because you afraid of being a target. Listen, man, when you were chosen, I've been a target. I was a target before I was a target. Before I got on my bully and was doing what I had to do in my life. I was a target in my own home. You know what I'm saying? When my mom's decided to choose her boyfriend over her son. You feel me? Putting a young dude through that's target type of vibes. Trying to make me commit suicide and all that, because that's what I almost did as a young kid. Being bullied and all that. I was at a real low vibration when I was young. A very low vibration, the lowest of the lowest. My vibration was so low, I thought my life was never going to change. I just thought that this was who I was going to be. A sucker for the rest of my life. So I used to let people mess with me at one point in my life. And I'm like, you know what? Let me treat it like a classroom. Let me learn from all these cowards and see how they gonna continue to treat a dude like me that's at his lowest. So I would watch every move they make. Every move they made on me or around me, I was watching. I'm like, oh, I get it. Doing what they doing around me makes them feel more confident. It boosts their ego. Because they see I'm intimidated by you. You feel me? They see that I'm dealing with insecurities that I can't get over. And every time I get around somebody, I'm just nervous. So openly with it that everybody can see it. My life is a movie for real. But I learned from all of them dudes the way. Now as a grown man, of course, I'm not dealing with that no more. You know what I'm saying? People be extra cautious around a dude like me. Because I know how to move now. But I could see dudes like that from a mile away. And when I was young and I was real low vibrational and mad depressed with life, fapping all the time, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I used to tell God this. I'm like, you know what? When it's time for me to go, just let me take one of these bullies with me and forgive me for it. But I don't want to go out with and leave one of these cowards here. I want to take them all with me if I could. Get me a big old chopper and run through every hood or all of these tough dudes that's ruining the community and let me be the superhero. And let me just knock all of them off. Kill all of them. Every hood, every fake tough gangbanger. Like when I was young, the gangbangers thought they was tougher than everybody because they knew if you had a problem with them, that they could just get you after school and all of their gang members would be around. And then now you nervous, you scared, and they gonna pound on you. So I used to hate every gangbanger because I felt like they was all the same. But I was wrong, cause I done met a couple dudes that ain't like that, right? I know they ain't all like that. But at one point in my life, I wanted to kill them all. Every single one of them, every color. I wanted to get them all out of here because I felt like they was bullying everybody. And that might be true. It might be a lot of that going on. And it's sad. It's sad that most of our black brothers is going out like that. Right? I don't know, man. Life can get like that, bro. It's just important in life. You look back on where you came from. You accept that. You feel me? Like, you know? I appreciate everybody tuning in. Feel me? Listen, man, I feel like I changed the game when I came in. That was my goal when I came in, to change the whole game. Bunch of dudes get on here and they play it real safe. And I feel like now, I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm changing how most of these dudes is approaching their videos. Because you can't knock me. I don't even got it like that. I'm still struggling in my real life. And I get on here and I get this my heart. You feel me? Because this is honorable. It's about being honorable. It's about having character. All that tough stuff, I don't entertain that. You feel me? Because it's not even necessary. Because like we all know, these fake tough guys is picking and choosing their battles very wisely. They make sure they learn about you before they do it to you. Right? So you make sure you be careful what you let these dudes know about you. Because they will try to exploit you if their ego needs to be pumped up. If they going through things, if they having a hard time in their life, they will use a weak person to boost themselves up. You feel me? Especially where I'm at. Right? Even if a dude gotta kill you to make himself feel better, that's exactly what it's gonna be. That's why most of these pointless murders out here be happening. Because I'm telling you, catching a body is not gonna make you, it's not gonna make you a man, and it don't make you tough. You know? But that's what a lot of these cowards is gonna think. But let me tap in with the chat, see what y'all talking about. Feel me? Yeah, man, you know? Get on here and do what I wanna do. That's what I feel like make me different and make my channel stand out. I'm not the dude on here that's clout chasing, right? Another thing I noticed, it be some dudes coming to my channel that's real soft. And you confused, bruh. Because ain't everybody biggest problem with the internet is that ain't enough masculine dudes on the internet. So now you see a dude like me that get on the internet and say whatever he want to say. Talk about whatever he want to talk about whenever he want to talk about it. Right? Wearing the same outfits because he feels like it, because he don't care about impressing no dudes. And then you got dudes trying to come at me and tell me I got a negative vibe. My approach to certain things is negative. Nah, you just ain't never seen no dude as raw as me that could be quiet all day, but when he feel like talking, he could talk and give it his all. And he don't pick and choose. He don't really give people in real life his energy for real, because these dudes ain't really on nothing. They ain't got nothing to talk about. So I don't even be giving them too much of my energy. This is what I give my energy. Because what you give your energy to is what 9 out of 10 times is going to affect, you know, what your future is going to look like. If you give cowards too much of your energy, or dudes that's not really on nothing too much of your energy because you want to, you know, associate with people because you worried about people thinking that you an a-hole, or that, you know, that you don't like them, so you just make sure you play it safe and you play it cool. Nah, not me. I could be quiet all day. You might not never hear me say a word to you, and you could think whatever you want to think. You know? Because if it's really an issue, just do something, but you not, because you know I'm official, you know I'ma hurt you. Because I don't play them games with nobody. Because I'm willing to die about mine. You know? Because that's just how I move. I stand on my principles, and I don't let nobody shake me off my principles. However I want to move is how I'm going to move. And that's 9 out of 10 times why I don't have no friends, and everybody in my life is an associate. Right? I don't got no best friend or no nothing like that. I don't even really respect a lot of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes, they get around my vibe and they completely change how they move. Because that's just the type of person I am. You got to do that around me. And then as soon as you get around them other dudes, you be how you be. But around me, you got to watch that. Facts. Because I'm going to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you got to be where I'm at, bro. It's a lot of cowards out here. And it get a dude frustrated. I'm just a dude that's willing to be honest about it. I'm not going to be sugarcoating it and acting like, you know, I don't be stressed out sometimes about where I live at. Or the things I got to deal with being in my community. It's just whack being here. But it definitely made me the man I am today. And I appreciate, you know, being in this community because I wouldn't have the tough skin I have. Feel me? But what do y'all want to tap in with? Because your boy could be talking about what he want to talk about all day. Feel me? What's up with y'all, man? I mean, when it comes to hate, at the end of the day, the hate come from dudes that don't really accept themselves. 9 out of 10 times, they probably got a shrimp penis. They piece is not as big as they want it to be. They not accepted by a certain kind of women that they want to be accepted by. Because you got to think about it. This is why I talk as raw as I talk, because we all know it's facts. If every man could get the big booty Latina that they wanted, why would any dude be out here with a bad vibe? Let's just keep it that simple. Without having to do all of the extra breaking stuff down like we super spiritual, let's just talk about it from a real life standpoint. If every dude could get the woman that he really wanted, why would anybody have animosity towards anybody? If every dude out here had a long beef, had a long penis, why would he have any animosity towards any dude if he know that he could live his life and live his best life and just be out here? Why would he have a bad vibe or be looking to start problems with another man? A lot of these dudes got little meats. That's why. And they be depressed. That's one of the main things I feel like drive dudes crazy. Because we all know most of these dudes, all they care about is sex. Come on, man. Let's talk about that. That's the simplest way to break it down. Come on, man. And at the end of the day, when it comes to retention, I don't know, let's just keep it real simple again. When dudes see that you're doing something that they not willing to do, they gonna have a little feeling towards you. Or they gonna be insecure and they gonna feel like you think that you better than them when really you not thinking none of that at all. But they gonna be thinking because you doing something that they not doing, they just gonna have insecurity around you and think that you think you better than them. Like, yo, he probably think he better than me because he got a YouTube channel. Or he probably think he better than me because he got people that like him on YouTube that be watching his videos. He probably think he better than everybody. He probably think he better than everybody because he been retaining for 100 days. He probably think he better than everybody because he don't be watching porn. And I still watch porn whenever I want to. He probably think he better than me though. He ain't better than me. But you thinking about me and you thinking about all of this stuff. You got me on your mind. That don't got nothing to do with me though. Because you can look in the dude's eyes and you know that you be on his mind. I can see that too. That's why a lot of dudes be uncomfortable around me. I can see so many things. I'm not human, bro. I see everything. I'm not human. I literally see everything. Things that these dudes think I don't know, I know. 110% with one look. Just one. And I know almost everything about you because it's so easy. It's so easy. I've been locked in with myself for so long. I've been a lone wolf since I was in elementary school when my mom allowed her boyfriend to abuse me when I was in 3rd grade. And I knew from then that I had to get away from my mom. So now I'm like, I ain't got my pops. My mom's act this way. So I was a lone wolf from elementary school. And I had to learn how to learn about life, learn about things, learn about people, learn about myself. And I had so much time to learn that now that I'm grown, I see everything. And I don't even gotta try. It's so easy. And that's why I'm 9 out of 10 times y'all probably think I'm always serious like this, but I'm not, bro. I really be laughing all of the time. People just don't know that. I be low-key laughing all day. Like, that's why my vibe's so good. If you think my vibe negative, then, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even worried about that, because my vibe is the exact opposite of negative. Because all day I be laughing about the littlest things, the things I be peeping. Life is funny to me. I don't even, I don't be stressing out for real. Don't get me wrong, my community is definitely real dark. But at the same time, I be laughing at these dudes, the things that they think make them look official or make them look tough. I be laughing at them. Sometimes right in their face, in my head. They don't even know. I be crying laughing. You feel me? I'm tough enough to expose that real. Because everybody want to hide how they truly move. I'm willing to completely expose how I move. And I'm still not going to kid. And still move how I move. Right? Because that's just how official I am. I'm too official to be in the game. I'm too official to be around half of these dudes. That's why I be by myself. Are you dumb? That's how I be feeling. I'm just talking about it now. These is things I will always think to myself. I'm just talking about it now. Feel me? Because that's what my channel was about. My channel was a documentary about me. In my own way. You know? Maybe my son might have a chance to watch this or something like that. That'll be cool. Hopefully he learns something from it. But at the end of the day, I'ma always keep it as raw as possible on my channel. Because I don't like wasting nobody's time. And I'm not here to be going super duper viral. It's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. If you're wondering why my channel ain't blow up yet, it's because I ain't sell out. That's why. We live in a world full of sellouts. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. Basically, a dude like Tekashi 6ix9ine should be showing you all you gotta do is troll. All you gotta do is troll and you could blow up like this. Even if you got 100 police officers in front of you while you trolling. I could be standing next to a police car and tell every crick to eat my balls. And I'm standing next to a police car and I'm recording it. But I go viral but I'm still moving funny. I'm with the police. But I'm coming at the Crips. That's basically what 6ix9ine is showing everybody. Even if you're not official with it, you can still blow up officially. So I don't even know why people take the internet serious, bro. Why people take this stuff so serious? So when you getting butthurt about comments or people not accepting you and you didn't blow up as fast as you wanted to, come on, man. A lot of these people, man, they don't even know what they looking for. They just be on the internet watching stuff. They don't know what they looking for. A lot of these dudes ain't even looking to be inspired for real. These dudes just want to be entertained. They want to watch something that's going to make them laugh and go about their business. You might be looking at a dude like, I don't need to learn nothing from him. And then they go about their business. And I don't take stuff like that personally. You feel me? Because if you want to doubt somebody, that just says something about your perspective and all that. Which is, that don't got nothing to do with me. Because I know me personally, I learn something from everybody every single day. Because I pay attention to detail. I don't got no big ego like that to where I feel like I can't learn something from. I learn something from each and every human being on the face of this planet. Every single day. By just reading their personality, reading their habits, reading what makes them feel good about waking up another day and what keeps them going. Whatever it is, even if I don't agree with these things, I watch them and I learn. And I add what I need to add to my repertoire. I steal things from people. Or I use it to be like, man, this is why I need to keep doing what I'm doing. Because this dude don't even realize how stupid he look. Because he's so stuck in an abyss or the sunken place from Get Out that he don't even realize how stupid he making himself look. Or how he's selling out. Living this mediocre, whack life because he want to be tough. Feel me? So I be like, word. You know what I'm saying? It make me salute. I see things like that. I might salute myself a little more. Might add a little walk to my walk, feel me, seeing that, you know, because there's a bunch of that out here too where I'm at. Whole bunch of that. Whole bunch of dudes willing to sell out and tell on themselves with the gang stuff, tell on themselves with the guns, go to jail about it, but they feel like they somebody because they told people about what they did while they was gang banging out here in the free world. Or even just making moves on people and hunting people down, killing people or scamming and all that. These dudes be making it so hot. Like, bro, you the only dude on the block that's the flyest. You the only dude on the block that got all of this designer. You the only dude on the block that be outside all day with all of these different outfits. You the only dude on the block that know all of the crack fiends. They come up to you like they family. You don't think that you gonna go to jail eventually, you idiot? And these are the people that I had to grow up and look up to and watch. These cowards that all they do is just do a bunch of nothing. But this is how the system is set up for me to grow up around cowards like that, so I could wind up like a coward like them, which is not gonna happen. And it's not gonna happen for anybody that mess with me and that rock with me that's on Lone Wolf Nation. I'ma tell you the real. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We talk about it. Word. For me, with all that tough stuff, don't even worry about that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? These dudes, they got goals, dreams, and aspirations that they wish they had the heart to go after. But they too tough to do it. They like, nah, I'd rather be tough, though. Like, I do want to do that, and I probably could do this. I know I could do that if I wanted to, but you know what? I like being tough better. Feel me? I like people looking at me like I'm a tough guy better. Right? Then they be 40, 50 years old, still trying to be a tough guy. Come on, man. Don't somebody knock your old behind out, man. Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It probably be somebody in your family. It probably be one of your sons that you had with a female that you shouldn't have had a baby with. Your son probably knock you out because he tired of your bull. Like, you know what? One day my dad don't even know. I'm going to knock him out because he a coward and he think he's, you know what I'm saying? And then imagine that. Imagine, you ain't going to be able to shake that. Your own son knock you out. Come on, man. Oh, let's talk about it. I want to say one thing about women that I feel like y'all need to understand. Like, long story short, women are the exact opposite of a man. They are the exact opposite. Even the females that don't be wanting to act feminine, they are the exact opposite of us. Just like how we want to dominate most things in our life, we want to dominate a feminine woman. When we get around her, we see that she real feminine, and we start fantasizing about dominating her. When she see a masculine dude that's willing to be himself, say what he want to say, masculine men like me, she thinking about how she want a dude like me or a dude like you to dominate her. All of the freaky stuff that we be imagining about these feminine women, they be imagining the same stuff on the other end, but in a feminine way. That's the simplest way to understand female nature. You do not need to watch 100 red pill videos to understand that. Just know that the masculine man that you are working towards becoming, or that you already are honing in with now, or you already are now, she's the exact opposite of that. That's it. That's all you need to know. Even if she try to put up a front and try to hide it like she not. That is who she is by nature. She desires to be dominated by a masculine man. Right? So all that buddy stuff dudes be trying to do with their girls, that's not going to last long, homie. I'm going to tell you that straight up. After the honeymoon stage is over, it's going to be over. Because that's just how that go if you don't stand on your 10 toes and be the masculine man you supposed to be, with the masculine habits that you supposed to have. You know, standing on your principles, not being super lovey-dovey all the time, because that will get boring. Even us as men, we don't, you know, all that lovey-dovey stuff all the time, that's whack after a while. You know, because you start thinking like, yo, I don't be really focused on doing what I got to do, because I'm always doing this cuddling or this. You know, I used to do that. I had a time in my life where I was like that. Every time I got a chance, I'm calling my girl. I'm like, yo, what you doing? You trying to come over? Like, what you mean you're not trying to come over? Like, what's up? And then she just over at my house almost every single day. And all we doing is just laying up. We either have sex, or she give me a hand job, or we watching a bunch of movies, or she playing a game with me. We order some food. And we did that for like a year or two straight. Never really did nothing. Just a whole bunch of lounging and a whole bunch of nothing. Because I was young and I didn't care about nothing else but getting a nut off. Feel me? I didn't really care nothing about being productive and nothing like that. Feel me? That's just how I was at one point. And there's dudes out here that's gonna live their whole life like that. So the fact that you're not one of them dudes and you see that it's important to be productive, don't change when you feel like you found you a girl that's the one. That don't mean you change your habits. That mean that you keep them, because that's the only reason why you got what you got in the first place. And now you might have to be more focused. Feel me? So keep that in mind too. And another thing I want to talk about. Move in silence. Move in silence. Don't be afraid to offend people because you moving in silence, and people get nervous around you because you're willing to be quiet, because you don't feel like talking or you don't like starting fake conversations, and people might feel some type of way about that. Still move in silence. Right? Stay focused. Stay in a meditative state. And don't come out of it for nobody. Because guess what? When you decide to move how you move and stay on your purpose, it's going to be people out here that's going to show their true colors about how they feel about that. Without even having to say a word, you're just going to be able to tell. Because they're going to be so worried about how you feel about them. Like, yo, he ain't really been talking to me lately. Like, he like me? Like we still good? Like, we still friends? When really all you doing is focusing on your purpose, but these insecure feminine dudes always want your validation. They always want you to say what's up to them and talk to them about nothing every day. Just so, even if they don't really care, rock with you like that, they just want to know that you rock with them to make them feel better about themselves. Like, oh, probably when he gets successful, he probably not going to even rock with me like that. They think about all of this stuff as they watching you low-key just be focused on your purpose. Always concerned about how you feel about them because they so insecure. They got these weird, whack habits behind closed doors, but be mad when people don't accept them in the light. I don't even have to really know what you got going on in the dark to know that your vibe is off. Your vibe is off. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know nothing about what you do in the dark. If your vibe is off, it's just that's what it is. Feel me? Come on, man. Let's talk about it. Whoa. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but be careful, because it'll be dudes out here that'll want to be your friend just to keep an eye on you. When they see that you got potential, they just might want to keep an eye on you. You feel me? You might be a good basketball player. Dude might want to learn from your game. Or he might want to be accepted by the crowd of people that he accepted by because he a good basketball player. So he like, yo, if I chill with Josh and he be getting 30 points every tournament in the summertime or in high school ball, he be killing it. If I be around them, then they gonna probably think I'm nice at basketball too. Because they wouldn't think that he gonna hang around somebody that's whack. Right? You know, people just know how to finagle and finesse. It's people out here that's willing to fake it till they make it. And just be around somebody that got going on what they want going on. Rather than them trying to build their own empire, they just want to learn about how you did what you did and emulate it in their own way. So watch out for that. Watch out for that. For me. And like I said, don't worry about YouTube subscribers, bro. That be people's problem. It's gonna be, these people is gonna come and go, bro. If you a YouTube content creator or you looking to be a YouTube content creator, you could be the flyest dude or you could be a bum. These people still gonna come and go that's on your channel, G. But guess what? The views is all that matter. If you got ads in your videos, as long as people clicking on the video, they don't gotta be subscribed. They don't gotta be subscribed, G. It's not about subscribers. Just post them bangers and people gonna pull up because they got to. They gonna have to watch the video. Because it ain't too many bangers on here. Especially depending on what you talking about. So don't worry about the number of subscribers that you got. There's people out here that got 20K views on a video. And got 100 subscribers, G. But he got 20K views on the video, but they still suspect about hitting the subscribe button. They might not, you know, they have all these little weird thoughts about, sir. But yo, stay motivated and don't allow these little weird, cringy little weird accounts that don't want to really support for real, but they gonna watch. Don't worry about them, Z. Keep posting them bangers. Keep working towards building your channel regardless. Stop being worried about the subscriber count. Because that's another way people like to judge themselves of how many followers you got, how many subscribers you got. That don't matter. It's about the quality of your content. Because at the end of the day, you can have subscribers and wind up losing them because the quality of your content get trashed. So just make sure you stay focused on your content and how you come up on here and you talk your talk. For me, we on here, man. I know I'm gonna be tight too when I watch this back and I see something that I probably wanted to talk about, but I'm not gonna see it until after I watch it back. So pardon me for the dude that said something that I wanted to tap in with, but I missed it. Cause I seen that on my last live and I seen that on the live before that. Dude said something official that I wanted to tap in with, but I missed it. I be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? One of the number one things that you don't want to go over your head, that you don't want to ever let go over your head is this, G. If you want to find out who really for you in your life and who not, just put this out into the universe real quick. Just ask the universe to take away everybody from your life that's not for you. And as soon as you put that out there, you might notice people around you start acting funny. People start showing these true colors little by little. Or you just start seeing things that you really didn't notice, that now you starting to pick up on. And you like, oh snap. And guess what? That's the universe looking out for you because you pure. Because you a pure soul. Or you got good intentions out here. So always remember that. You don't even got to really be cutting these people off. You could just ask the universe or God to do it for you. And then He going to show you what you need to see. And you make the move that you need to make. Just don't be soft and stand on the move that you need to make. Because a lot of people problem and mistakes that I done even made in my past when I was younger and I still was soft was that I knew I had no business being around certain people. But because I ain't had a heart to cut these people off because I was worried about how they was going to feel, I never did it. And then I had to learn the hard way with those people. Right? Which would wind up working out and, wind up, evaporating anyway, but still. Stand on yours, man. Don't be afraid of no confrontation or nothing like that. Even though 9 to 10 times that ain't even gonna happen. Because if it's a dude out here that really feel that deep about you not wanting to be around him, that says something about his sexual preference. He might care about you a little too much. He might care about you enough to want to pleasure you, or you want you to pleasure him. So watch out for that too, because there's definitely some low-key gay dudes out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Because, live your life and be honest. Stand on what you want to stand on, G. And don't care about what nobody think about it. Because at the end of the day, as long as you standing on what you believe in, it's going to be people out here that's going to mess with you. It don't matter who, but you're going to have a crowd of people that's going to rock with you. You're going to have a crowd of people that's going to try to knock you down, try to knock you off your square, try to talk a little BS that they not even going to stand on in real life. Because any real stand-up dude would probably be on the internet doing what I'm doing. Not from a fake account trying to make threats from a fake account without a picture. With some weird name trying to violate people or make people feel scared because people out here sending death threats and all that. For no reason. When all a dude like me is doing is just keeping it thorough. Talking about his life, trying his best in his own way to inspire other people by just telling the truth. Right? Instead of trying to get on here and talk some talk that's not even real. Feel me? Just to try to get some subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, Lone Wolf Nation, we changed the game. We ain't got to be super big for anybody to know that. Anybody that know who I am in the game, know that I'm having a huge effect on the game. Because ain't nobody in the middle of poverty doing this. Right? And I do that proudly. Because I'm using myself as a vessel to inspire others. Because I'm not attached to this world. I'm not attached to looking a certain kind of way. I am just a messenger. Because I don't care about being nothing else. I don't care about feeding into my worldly, whatever you want to call those things that'll pleasure me or make me feel happy or feed my ego. I don't need none of that. What I enjoy is doing stuff like this. That's about it. I'm a real simple person. I don't even ask for too much. I do my thing on YouTube, then I go about my business. Simple. I don't need friends. I don't need women. I don't need a bunch of fly clothes. I don't even need $1 million. Right? Because I'm simple like that. Pay attention, the birds of a feather will flock together. That's a fact. If you want to know something about somebody, just pay attention to who they around. That'll tell you enough about a person, because you might know something about somebody in a circle that you don't know about them, but that's going to tell you something about them. Either they fake and they being fake because they don't know how to really cut dude off and they just being fake with them, and they're going to run behind another person and talk behind his back about, you just going to learn about who you need to learn about by paying attention to their circle. People that they are around, people that they accept, people that they even look up to from their social media accounts, and people that they salute, people that they tune in with. You might like a girl and you might think she one of them ones that she don't really get down like that. As far as like with the nasty stuff, and then you go to see who she follow, and she following women that's doing stuff like that. So that right there should tell you what you need to know. Because if she accepts stuff like that, 9 out of 10 times she either with it or she doing it. Because that's just how that go. Because a real conservative woman that's not down with that, she don't even want to see stuff like that. She don't even want to see stuff like that. She wouldn't even be entertaining that, let alone she probably wouldn't even be on the internet. Feel me? So just know that. Watch out for who these dudes hang around, and you gonna know a lot about people. That's why I don't like being around people. Because I don't want people to get me misconstrued because you see me around a certain type of person that's really trying to feed off my vibe so that you could look at him a certain type of way because you see him with me. Because I know that I have that kind of effect. I know who I am. That's one of the main reasons why I be dolo. Because I know it be dudes out here that just want to look a certain type of way because they with me. Because I became one of them type of dudes. I'm just smart enough to know that. There's a lot of other dudes out here that's like that. But they don't understand that they like that. Me, I know I'm like that. I know that it'll be dudes that they'll look better than they look if they next to me. That's a fact. And I ain't got to be fly nothing. Just my aura alone. You look good standing next to me. Facts. So I make sure I be careful who I let stand next to me. Respectfully. You know? We talking that talk on here. Y'all got something y'all want me to talk about? Y'all got a question or something? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all y'all tuning in, bro. Appreciate y'all support. And like I said, I'm a very respectful dude. I'm not one of these tough guys. I get on here and I be honest and raw and authentic for one reason and one reason only. Because I have respect for everybody on my channel. The utmost respect. You decided to click subscribe. You decided to watch every one of my videos I post. So I'm not going to give you no BS. So anybody that try to make a diss video about me saying that I be lying and nothing like that, you could watch one video and know that them bull exposed videos is cap. Because you could watch any one of my videos and know I get on here and I be my authentic self. Or else I wouldn't even be on here at all. I could disappear for a couple months because I've been wearing this same sweater that y'all see me with for months that I've been on YouTube, probably for a year. And y'all probably gonna see me with the same sweater for another year just to use it as an example while I'm stacking my bread and making sure I'm paying my rent. Because that's what really matters. We leading by example out here. We not just gonna be talking that talk. I'm showing y'all that I'm walking the walk. I don't care about clothes, bro. because I make this look good. That's why in the future, if I want to come out with my own merchandise that's sleeveless hoodies, I made sleeveless hoodies cool because of how I wear the sleeveless hoodie. That's how you got to know that you that type of person. You can make something look good because of who you are or how you stand on it. It could be anything. Feel me? But my purpose of getting on YouTube too is because I wanted to make something like semen retention cool, especially in the community I live in. Because it's about time. Enough is enough with dudes with these nasty habits behind closed doors, but coming outside like they official. Them days is over with semen retention. So we gonna make this go viral. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to keep getting on here, talking that talk, talking that controversial talk, things that people ain't got the heart on the internet to talk about. So that by the time it probably do go viral, dudes gonna be like, dang, this dude's out here practicing retention, and they gonna get with the program because they follow us anyway. And they gonna have to get with the program when all that tough guy stuff stop and everybody being humble now, and now we can really pinpoint who the fake tough guys are. They gonna even have to change who they are. You dig? That's what we doing that for. We shining a light on all the BS with semen retention. We got more dudes out here that's more aware of what's going on because you're not watching porn for 6-7 hours. Or you're not fapping, busting 5-6 nuts throughout the day just because you bored. So now you got more time to focus on your goals and your aspirations, on yourself, on your fitness journey, on manifesting your reality with meditation, really, picturing what you want it to look like and bringing it into fruition, right? Got the heart to take life day by day. You're not in no rush to be great. You're willing to go the slow grind, and you're not going to give up on yourself no matter what, because we don't do that. We don't give up no matter what, because life is never going to be perfect, G. It's never going to be perfect. Whatever you got in your past that you can't accept, nobody cares about it. You shouldn't care either. Get over it and kill it out here, man. And you ain't got to try to mask how you feel about life with a tough exterior because it just make you look like a coward. But all of these dudes out here gonna smile in your face because they not trying to go to jail behind you because you not worth it to go to jail for. So we gonna play fake around you, but low key, I'm laughing at who you are because you an idiot, you a clown. But I'm not trying to go to jail but by you. You not worth me going to jail. So I'm gonna play the fake game that you playing because you coming out here with the fake attitude. So I'm gonna be around you with the fake attitude back so that I don't get myself in trouble by you, by these cowards, by you being a coward. Feel me? That's why sometimes I wish I grew up in a white neighborhood full of, in the suburbs or something like that, where them dudes just be joking around about everything. They mad, laid back, and they talk about whatever they do, whatever they want to do. Because growing up in the hood where probably some of y'all, think it's cool to be at, I hate it here, man. Ain't nothing cool about being in the hood, bro. And I wish I was never born in the hood, G. Because ain't nothing cool about this. This hood stuff almost drove me crazy and almost killed myself behind this hood stuff. So ain't nothing cool about this hood stuff, G. I watch dudes out here throw their whole life away behind this hood stuff. Becoming gangbangers and doing a whole bunch of years in jail to be hood, to be tough. And then you got women out here accepting these dudes for being fake tough. Ain't nothing cool about the hood. It's a bunch of cowards out here, G. And somebody need to say it. Ain't nothing cool about getting a gun that got a whole bunch of bodies on it already that you get from your man's, a dirty pistol, and you go handle your business on somebody because he made your ego feel some type of way. And now you take somebody out of their family because you just wanted to make your ego feel good. Or just feel like you just be a dude that got bodies because you listening to all these rappers on the internet that got bodies. So now you want to get bodies so you feel like you could relate more to the rap. There's a whole bunch of that going on out here too, man. Ain't nothing cool about the hood, bro. I hate the hood. I hate the hood politics. I hate the street code. I hate everything about the hood, man. I don't want nothing to do with the hood. I want to get out the hood and change the hood. That's what I want to do. I wish I could delete every flag so nobody could gangbang. No nothing. Every flag gone. Grab all of them joints all together and burn them in front of the whole world, probably live stream it and burn every flag. Like, yo, go do something else. Go be a real man. Go make real moves. Instead of being outside all day looking for people that look just like you to be stupid and kill each other for nothing. Why don't you go take care of your family? Why don't you go get a job and go help your mom with the rent? Feel me? We don't talk about it though. What's good with y'all, man? We talking that real, man. I want to be able to make videos and look back on them and be happy about the video I made. That's why I get on here and talk the way I talk too. I do this for myself too. So I could look back on these videos like they classic. The Lone Wolf Nation, we changing the game, G. We not on none of that hood stuff. I'm just from the hood. So y'all might think I reflect the hood, but it's because I'm from here. But that's going to be over with soon because I'm going to be out of here soon. I'm not going to be here for long. Feel me? Because I'm going to be grinding, doing what I got to do. Feel me? So we got more to talk about. I notice my voice cut deep. Even when I have regular conversations with just random people in real life. Because I live my truth so authentically 24/7, I don't even know how to have a fake conversation with anybody. I wind up turning a little fake BS conversation into some real life stuff. Because that's just who I am. I don't know how to be fake. I don't know how to give, oh, how you doing and all that BS. I'ma really want to know how you doing if I ask you. If I ask you how you doing, I'ma come with a chair. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to really listen. Because if I ask you how you doing, that's because I really want to know. And I really care to know. Feel me? Else, I'm not going to ask you nothing. Word. Feel me? But that's why my person like me, my voice cut deep. Because I live my truth 24/7. I'm always locked in. Manifesting my reality and my future. Right? Think about how I could get on here and be more influential and be more effective. So I can help the young Z's be effective in their real life. Feel me? Oh. See if I just find a, you know? Keep it a buck with y'all. Shout out to everybody that got a 9 to 5. That 9 to 5, the reason why it's created out here and the way it's set up is meant to break you. Because you get caught up in a cycle of just doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Until you start forgetting about your principles. Because your 9 to 5 is stressing you out. And you're not really motivated no more. Because you got to go work a BS job that you don't want to work. And every day is breaking you down. Little by little, it's breaking you down. If you're not tough enough. If you're not going to look at it from the opposite side. Of like, okay, every day I go to work, I know that it's meant to break me down. So I'm going to use it and do the opposite. I'm going to go at it head first. And do exactly what I got to do. I'm not going to never let it make me feel less than about myself at all. Because you got dudes that work 9 to 5s. And they get on the internet, they see people that live the lifestyle that they want to live. And that's where the breakdown process happens. Because you start getting jealous or wondering like, yo, how he wound up changing his life around and he doing this and I'm still stuck doing that. And then come the jealousy and then, you know, you ain't standing on your principles no more. Then you just start moving wacky. You start moving suspect. Because really low key, that job is breaking you down. And then, shoot, you not moving on your principles for real. You ain't got no motivation. You wind up losing your job. Oh, man. Then you wind up looking back and you realize that your job was a blessing. And that you should have just stood on what you had to do. And now you got to start all the way over again. You got to be solid out here as a man, G, because I'm telling you. It's a lot of successful men out here. A lot of them are sold out, though. But if you don't wind up changing your life around and taking control of your life, you're just going to be another one of those that couldn't survive the tough times. And people going to forget about you. They're not going to pay no mind to you Because New York is gritty like that. Homeless dudes sitting on the side of the sidewalk with a change jar. And they got no change in there. And they been outside all day. And it's cold outside. They got no coat. And nobody cares. Because that's how life gritty is. That's how gritty life is. They coming on the train. They got a whole sob story about their life. And how they need some money to just get something to eat. And they'll walk through the whole train car. Passing they cup out. And nobody is putting nothing in the cup. Not even $1, because nobody cares. They probably just looking at him like he is a sellout. And they mad because he coming on the train stinking up the whole train. He got everybody tight like, yo, get this stink, dude. Go to the other car, man, already. Get about this car, because you stink. They just mad that he on there stinking up the whole joint. They ain't even hear a word he said, because he stinks so bad, his smell overpowers every word that he's saying out of his mouth. They can't even hear him. They just smell him. So just know that, G. You know what I'm saying? You better not never give up on yourself. That's another thing. And it's not intimidation. It's guilt. If you ever feel like you intimidate somebody, it's not that you intimidate them. It's they feel guilty about who they are and who they see you are, who they see you becoming. They feel guilty. You make them reflect on things that they don't want to reflect on about themselves. But don't be afraid to be that kind of person. Don't dumb yourself down because you're afraid of being that kind of person. Because I've done that before. Right? I've had them moments where I've done that before because I know the effect that I have on people. So I try to chill and not be on doing what I really want to do. But you better do what you need to do. And you better do what you want to do. And take whatever come with it. Because you do not want to live in regret of worrying about how other people feel about you. That'll be the worst thing you ever do. So just know that if you see you starting to intimidate people, you don't even know why these people feel how they feel around you. It's because you are like a walking mirror. And you make them look at themselves. It's not even about you. It's about that you make them see themselves. Because we all technically, and to an extent, are a reflection of each other. So when you are on a righteous path, and when you get around somebody that don't want to be on the righteous path because they living in their ego, you will help them see that just by you being around them. It will make them think about how they are living wrong, or how they could be living better, or could be doing better things to be headed in a better direction. Right? A whole bunch of notes. I'm just picking random notes I see. Wow. And sometimes you do gotta give negative energy, but you gotta know how to do it with the right kind of people, right? Like, I'm gonna give y'all an example at my job. When I first got to my job, it was this fake tough dude that went to jail. He been to jail. He think he was tough because he went to jail. Whatever, yada yada. Long story short, he tried to give me one of them little tests that dudes like to do when they think a dude not probably really like that because they see him being cool and nonchalant. He laid back. Really, I'm just coming to work trying to be chill, doing what I gotta do. I'm not on no tough stuff. But in this whack community I live in, it's full of dudes that just wanna take that and look at it in a different way. So this dude, my first time meeting this dude, he woke up to me and he like, he just asked me something about something. Long story short, he's telling me about the job. That's really what the conversation is about. But I don't really like his energy because the way he talking to me is like, it's making me feel uncomfortable. But I'm chilling though. So he say something like, then he tried to get on his bully with me a little bit. He looked me dead in my face and he like didn't take his eyes off me. He like, yo, it's hard for you to lose this job, right? Like, you can't really lose this job. Like, we could even get into a fight right here, right now. And we still not gonna lose this job. And he kind of just looked at me trying to see how I was gonna react to what he said. So I'm looking at the dude, I'm like, oh, he trying to ish test me. I'm like, all right. So I came right back with him. I'm like, yeah, but nobody that work here want no smoke with me though. I got right about my body just to show them, like, I got it in me. I'm just trying to chill, G. But don't get it twisted. So I told him straight up, I'm like, nobody that work here want no smoke with me though. And they start laughing like I was joking. He's like, well, I feel you though. And it wasn't even a joke, G, but yeah. Now you gotta do what I was just doing. I was being nonchalant, chill, holding myself back. Now you gotta hold yourself back, because I'm letting you know that I'm gonna talk my talk. Because you over here trying to intimidate me because you think, because I know how to be a chameleon. I know how to completely dumb myself down to make you forget that I'm really like that. Just so I'm trying to, just chill. I'm not even on that timing. But as soon as you need me to show you that, I'm going to show you that. And it's going to instantly remind you like, oh yeah, I forgot. Let me calm that down before he check me. Or before he let me know what it is. Feel me? Because that's really this simple as what's going to happen. Right? Because you don't play with dudes like that. I'm not saying you get yourself into no trouble, but when you feel like somebody trying to play with you like that, you better give them the energy that they asking for, or else they gonna keep doing it. That don't mean that you fight them or nothing like that, but just know how to transmute energy. Be real precise with how you transmute energy in certain situations. So where you could give out a certain amount of energy, and just to let somebody know something. Like, here, take that, go ahead. You want this little bit of energy I got? Here, hold up. And take this and let me see how you react to this. That's if you need to. Because that's the only time I do it. When I feel like a dude trying to be on this little stupid stuff. Then I give him a little bit of my negative energy, like, here, you don't want the rest of it. Because I just gave you a little bit. But if you want the rest of it, I'll be your worst nightmare, G. But I ain't even trying to do all that. Word. I'm telling you, New York is full of a bunch of cowards, and you saying ignore them. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. They be trying so hard to be noticed that sometimes you gotta get up out of your body. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta give them a little bit of your negative energy just to let these dudes know. That's why I'm so tapped in with both ends. Like, I'm tapped in with my super positive side, super nonchalant and all that. Then I'm tapped in with my demon side too. Because in New York, you gotta have the best of both worlds, or you're not even gonna survive out here. It's just like that. New York got too much going on, even with the coronavirus. I don't even want to say that word, because I hope they don't. But even with the 19 going on, feel me? Word, but I mean, there's people like that everywhere, though. We already know the vibes with that. But I feel like this live was litty. I'm about to get off here and holla at y'all. I had a good time. My whole point of getting on here was just to show y'all and to continue to show the world and the retention community and just remind all my G's every time I need to that Lone Wolf Nation is going to continue to change the game. Forget about all them dudes that be trying to disappear, or they not really consistent on their channel because they want to be pretty boys. They want to have a perfect shape up. They want to have a bunch of outfits, or they want to make their channel look mad perfect. So when another man is looking through their channel, they like, oh, look at how everything on his channel is so perfect. Wow, I want to subscribe. Come on, man, we ain't doing none of that. This is a documentary. It's not going to be perfect. We going to say what we want to say. Stand on, we stand on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I'm about to get off here. I just wanted to tap in with y'all for a few. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you missed it, I hope you know what I'm saying, go back and go tap in. It's a bunch of raw topics, speaking my authentic, raw truth about how I be feeling about my life, as always. Right? Because I don't care about, you know what I'm saying, watching what I say or watching what I do because of how people might perceive it. Because, which one thing you got to understand, and I'm going to be out of here with this, is that you, no matter what, will be misunderstood for the rest of your life. No matter what, you will be misunderstood for as long as you live. By a group of people, by almost everybody, you will be misunderstood. There may be a few people out here that understand you, but they might even miss points to where they don't even really understand you how they think they understand you. Don't let that go over your head. Well, All right, but I'm out with that. I'm about to get some sleep. I gotta go to work, and I'm gonna holler at y'all soon, man. Peace and love.